Welcome to the roast battle that should honestly be illegal. Today, it's Cancer versus Sagittarius, the moonchild versus the firecracker. One cries when you raise your voice, the other raises their voice just for fun. Cancer wants to love you forever. Sagittarius wants to love you for the weekend. They have nothing in common, except the fact that both will ruin your life in very different ways. Will Cancer guilt trip their way to the win, or will Sagittarius roast their way out of another relationship? Let's find out. The roast begins now. Round 1, emotions versus escapes.
Cancer, you're not in touch with your emotions. You're hostage to them. You catch feelings faster than I catch flights.
And you run from feelings faster than your screen time runs up. You ghost people and call it growth.
I'm not ghosting. I'm curating peace. You cry when someone cancels plans. It's not that deep, babe.
You wouldn't know deep if it hit you with a TED Talk. You commit to nothing but spontaneous breakdowns and $300 weekend getaways.
At least, I don't trauma bond over eye contact. You think emotional intimacy is a third date activity.
And you think ignoring emotions makes you spiritual. Newsflash, Sage can't clear your fear of commitment.
Round 2, love, loyalty, and emotional damage.
You fall in love with someone's Instagram aesthetic and call it a soulmate connection.
Better than falling in love with someone just because they asked, "How was your day?" You're emotionally available to a dangerous degree.
And you're emotionally bankrupt. You'd rather lose a good person than acknowledge a feeling.
That's Rich from the Zodiac's top guilt tripper. You'll cry, text 17 paragraphs, and still say, "I'm fine."
Because I have layers. You have, passport stamps and an avoidant attachment style?
You say, "I love hard," like it's not just code for "I'm exhausting."
You say, "I need space," and then flirt with someone else while finding yourself.
Round 3, logic, missing, vibes, chaotic.
You hold grudges like it's a lifestyle. One wrong word, and suddenly it's emotional hostage hour.
You start drama just to avoid being vulnerable. You're not bold, you're just scared loudly.
Bold enough to say this. You are not everyone's emotional support crab.
And you are not deep just because you ran off to Thailand after a breakup. Wanderlust doesn't fix what therapy could.
You read into everything. Someone says, "Good morning," and you're planning the wedding.
At least I don't flee the moment someone catches feelings. You treat emotions like TSA checkpoints, avoid at all costs.
And you treat affection like currency. If I cry enough, maybe they'll stay.
And now, final slaps.
You call every breakup a lesson, but never learn anything.
You say, "I just want honesty," but can't handle a neutral tone of voice.
You run from red flags so fast you miss your own.
You'd marry someone just because they made you soup.
You think being hard to love is mysterious, it's just annoying.
You think crying equals depth. Sometimes it's just dehydration.
And that's the battle. Feelings versus flight, tears versus tequila. Who won this roast? Team Cancer or Team Sagittarius? Drop it in the comments. Tag that Cancer who still texts their ex, and that Sag who's already on a journey. Subscribe, like, and vote for the next Zodiac face-off. Let's keep it spicy.